Hi everyone, this is Edie ILZ. I am a senior affiliate and senior certified trainer with SendOutCards. And today this is our SendOutCards system training, and we are going to talk about the CRM, SendOutCards CRM, the Customer Relationship Manager. So I really appreciate you guys being here, and we're going to jump right in. I'm going to share my screen here with you. Let's see. Let me see here. There we go. Okay. Now this is my SendOutCards account. And we are going to talk about Relationship Manager. And so the Relationship Manager in your SendOutCards website is actually over here on the left-hand side. It's under Relationships. That's your Contact Manager, your Relationship Manager, your CRM. So we're going to go ahead and click on that, and I'm going to go through a few things with you. There's a number of different ways that you can add contacts to your Relationship Manager, and I want to show you those right now. One way is you can add a contact, just a single contact. Over here on the right-hand side, upper right-hand, you see this little pink plus contact. You can click on that, and you can fill out this information here. The fields that are necessary is the first name and last name. If you do not have one or the other, you can actually, this field has to be filled out, so you can put just a period in it to fill it out if you don't have it. For instance, I send birthday cards to kids that are in a special needs home. I do not have their last name, so I just put their first name in the first name field, and for the last name I just put a period. So there's 2 lines for addresses in case you have a suite number or a long address, that you can use those 2 lines there. The city and state is required, of course, and so is the postal code. United States is also required unless it's a different country. If you click on that little arrow, you'll see that there's a number of different countries that you can send cards to. And then we have the company field that is not required. And we also have birthday and anniversary fields. If you just have the month and the day of their birthday and not the year, that's okay. You don't have to put the year. Same thing for anniversary. You can just put the month and the day. And then, of course, save the contact, and that'll save it into your contact manager. Another way that you can add contacts is just by sending a card. So we'll go ahead and do that really quickly. I'll just show you how we'll send a thank you card. And we'll just pick this one here. We're not going to fill it out. We're just going to go right through it and pretend like we've filled our card out with our greeting. So we're just going to click the next button down here at the bottom. It's creating our order. And now we can come in here and slide all the way down to the bottom, and where it says add recipient, we'll just click that button. And since we don't have the address in here already, what we want to do is go up to the upper left-hand corner and click add new address, and this will be the same fields that we had before when you're adding just the contact. So once you fill all that in, you want to click save, and that will add, not only send the card to that person, but it will also add that person to your relationship manager or your contact manager. Another way that you can add contacts to your contact manager is to import. If you have a list of contacts, it's very simple and easy to import your contacts. And if you click on the relationship manager, up in the top left-hand corner, you'll see the little button that says import contacts. When you click on that, you will see here it says download a sample file. So you can download that sample file that has all the fields that you need to fill in. And if you fill it in exactly like they have it, then it'll be easy to upload it into your contact manager. And I'll show you that in just a moment. Once you have all your contacts in your CSV file, then you can come back here and just click on this gray, anywhere in this gray area. And then this is the sample one that we're going to use today. So we're just going to click on that and open it up. And as you see, this is the file that I just uploaded right here with all the information. One of the important things that we want to do is to make sure that if we have a birthday in here, that this cell matches this. So for instance, this has got 12 and a slash 21/20, and that's what this is, the month slash date slash and the year. If it was different, there's this arrow here on the right-hand side, click that, and there's a number of different ways that we could put that in. For instance, instead of the slash, it was just a dash. We could use that. Or if you wanted to put the year first and then the date and the month, there's just all different types of ways that you could do that, but you just want to make sure that they match. Another thing that you want to make sure that they match is the name of the field the name of the cell that you used. So for instance, work phone here, you want to make sure that when you match, that matches up to work phone here. And the fax number, whatever the name of that field is, you want to make sure that they match exactly so that they'll go in the right place. Another thing that you want to make sure is that you have your contacts in a group. You want to put them all in a group so that you'll keep them all together. And then you always want to make sure too that the country is added. If you don't have the country in there, it won't upload correctly. So when everything is just right, you want to scroll down here to the bottom and click the next button. And I don't know why this does this, but it does. It always shows one invalid record. You just want to ignore that. Now, if there was somebody's name in there that was, maybe the address wasn't right or the postal code or something like that, you want to make sure that those are corrected. But in this case, there's not. So we have one import contact ready to go, and we just click the word import down here, and that is done. So now what we're going to do is go over to relationships again, and we're going to go up to the search bar, click contact, and the one that we just put in was John Doe. And there he is, John Doe. So I don't want to keep him in, so I'm just going to select him. And then I'm going to come over here to the right-hand side where these three little dots are and click that, and then I'm going to delete him. That's not somebody that I want in my contact manager. So let's see, that is another way to, excuse me, another way to add contacts is to share contacts with different either affiliates or different people that have a SendOutCards account. And that's something that's very easy to do. And I want to show you how to do that. So when you go into your contacts, if this was the person that I wanted to share with someone, I would click that. And then again, over on the right-hand side where the three little buttons are, I would click that. And then there's a share. So click the share. And you will have to have the person's user ID number. So if it's an affiliate, you would want to put the affiliate's ID number in there, or if it's a customer, you want to put that customer's ID number in there. So if someone shared a contact with me, then it would show up in my notifications. So that's how you share contacts. And this is a really great feature, especially if you have a lot of contacts. So I have, in the past, I've had contacts that were in a in a networking group, and I shared with other members of the networking group that had a SendOutCards account. Also, if I get a new address for one of my relatives, I can share that with my sisters who has a SendOutCards account. So that's a great way. It's a really great feature to be able to share so they don't have to type it in themselves or upload it. Another thing that I wanted to show you is that you can download your groups, or you can download your whole contact list. But if you wanted to download a group, you would go up to the search bar here and you would click on group, and then you would type in the group that you wanted to download. And that will pull up all your contacts. You would want to select all up here at the top. And then again, you want to go over to the 3 little dots, click those, and export as a CSV file. So this will export to the email address that you have on file, or you can change that. And then when you click export, it will send it to your email address. So that's another really great way to keep track of all your contacts and keep them organized. I wanted to show you the many features that we do have in the Contact Manager. So when you click on the relationships, you go in here. I'm going to just take Kim. We're going to go in here and edit Kim. And you can see that there's different options. So like if I wanted to change her name, I could do that, or her address. I could add her phone number, work phone number, cell phone number, her fax number, website address if she has that, an email address. I could add, I've got her birthday here, but I could add an anniversary if she was married. So there's all different types of fields that you can add. If she were married, I could add the spouse with the same type of information, birthday and anniversary. I could also add children, as many children. You have 10 or 20 children, you can add all those children in with their name and phone number, birthdays and anniversaries if they're married. The notes section is really good. You can add notes. So you can type in your note and save it. And then if you have a dated note, say that someone is having surgery at the end of the month. You can put the date of their surgery on there and submit it. And because this is a dated note, then SendOutCards will actually email you 7 to 10 days prior to the date and let you know that that person has got surgery coming up. So that's a really great way to keep track of things. Another thing about the notes that I like is you don't have to put the date on it, but you can, this is a great way, like if you're networking, if you meet someone that maybe doesn't have a business card or they don't have a picture on their business card, you can add little things about them. This was the tall lady with the blonde hair and the purple glasses or something like that, to keep track of the people that you meet along the way. You can add people in as many groups as necessary. So like for my family, I have my daughter is in the ILZ group because she's my daughter. She's also in the Heritage group, the Brosette group because that's her dad's name. And then she's married to a Paoli, so she's in the Paoli group. So she's in a number of different groups, and that's, you can keep putting people into different groups, as many as necessary. Let's see, what else did I want to make sure that we know? You can also download all of your contacts. So if you select all, I've got 4,200 contacts, so I can actually download those. And I'm going to do that now. And that will be emailed to me. I'll have all my contacts. So that's a great way to keep track of them. So that's some of the features and benefits of the SendOutCards CRM. And I hope that I helped you with some things. And if you have any questions, please be sure to give me a call. My phone number is 407-607-6751. I'm here to serve and help you in any way that I can. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.